If you want your landscape to look good year-round, you need to have some evergreen shrubs in the mix. Let me show you what the top evergreen shrubs for Texas are. Now, most people, when they hear evergreens, they think of things like junipers and cypress and pines, but really an evergreen shrub is just one that keeps its leaves year-round, and there are many, many more options. So let's start this off with a great Texas native, and that is the Yaupon holly. Yaupon hollies can reach a height of 10 to 15 foot tall. They can make a great privacy screen where you keep them full all the way to the ground, or you can trim them up to be a small tree, and they have wonderful red berries that birds love to munch on. They're also available in dwarf form as a dwarf yaupon, which only get to be about 3 to 4 feet tall. Next are your larger leafed hollies. These are extremely reliable whether you're growing them in shade or sun, and you can start with one that is smaller, such as a Carissa holly, gonna be a lot more compact. Go up to something like a dwarf Burford holly that's gonna be in that 4 to 6 foot range, and then you've got even taller ones such as Oakland holly or Nellie Stevens holly if you're needing something to use as a privacy screen. Next, let's talk junipers, because whether you are needing something large for a privacy screen or if you just need something short that can work as a ground cover or something in between, junipers have got you covered. There are so many varieties that do exceptionally well in Texas of all shapes and sizes. Here's another great one, especially for your more arid regions of Texas. This is Texas mountain laurel, and it gets large in a tree form, and it also gets these beautiful purple blooms that smell like grape Kool-Aid. Wax myrtle is another excellent choice if you're needing something for a property line, or they can be trimmed up to be a little tree and be a nice standalone plant. And they're also available in a dwarf form if you're needing something more as a hedge. Now this one I consider semi-evergreen because it will lose some of its leaves in the winter, but Texas sage is a classic for the state of Texas. There are a bunch of different varieties out there. Some of them have darker leaves, some of them have more silvery leaves. You got some that have a purple bloom, pink blooms, or even white blooms now. Next is the ligustrum family and privets. So there are quite a few different ones that you can use. Probably the most popular two though are the wax leaf ligustrum and the sunshine ligustrum. The wax leaf ligustrum is going to top out at 8 to 10 feet tall. It's got the large glossy leaves, and it will get the clusters of white flowers that are very fragrant in the spring. The sunshine ligustrum is more of a 4 to 6 foot tall plant, and it has this really bright yellow foliage when it gets full sun that really brightens up the landscape. Just make sure if you're getting privet to avoid the Chinese privet, because that one is highly invasive. Hey, as long as we're on the subject of invasive, let's talk Nandinas. Now the Nandina domestica, the tall varieties of Nandina, can be invasive in certain parts of the country, but the dwarf Nandina varieties are non-invasive, they're sterile, and they are excellent plants for Texas. Now let's go back to another excellent Texas native. This is Agarita Mahonia trifoliata, and this one is super tough and hardy, extremely drought tolerant, yellow flowers in the spring, followed by red berries that wildlife loves to eat. And lastly, let's talk Abelia. Once again, there are many, many different varieties of Abelia. They have tons of different sizes at maturity and leaf colors. Most of your Abelias are going to bloom white flowers in summer and fall, and butterflies really love this plant. So there you have it. If you want your landscape to look excellent year-round, mix in some of these Texas tough evergreen plants and you won't regret it.